you back live. I see it.
We ain't got nobody on here.
So what they coming? Believe it, they gonna come. If you build it, they will come.
Shut the hell up.
I'm telling you, they will come. You don't want to believe. I'm telling you, they gonna come. I'm trying to make sure we got to put out a good project. You can't just be out here not putting out the right stuff. You feel me? Right stuff, you feel me? Why you breathe that hard in the morning?
I don't know. I didn't know you was on.
I told you. Sounds better. I told you it's coming right back.
I don't.
You
Now we
didn't
got to
think I
share
was
it
gonna
because now
just
you got to say good morning to everybody again. Hey, no name. Yes, we back. Okay, but much better, much better. They said much better. Okay, okay, okay. I
I
had
know what it was, man.
I had to fix it.
You fixed it from over there.
They didn't see when I got up. Don't play with me.
Oh my God. Yeah, you got it. You really you got it.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't
You
play with
good?
me. Now I got to share this again. Oh Lord, we gotta wait for all them people to come back. Help me to hold out until change. Let's come.
Sometimes you have to go. Oh man.
Come on, come on, come on in this house and share. You share too, because I can't keep sharing because
I just share the YouTube.
they about to restrict the shit out of me in a
I
minute.
just share the YouTube.
I got 5 minutes. I'm gonna get restricted.
Yeah, I just share the
So
YouTube.
I need everybody on here to share.
Let me get this together. Boy, I tell you.
He had to do a little razzle dazzle over there
Yeah, I sure did.
on the little sound system over there.
Mm-hmm.
We back, family. And here we is.
All over again.
So we need y'all back too. We done spent 45 minutes messing with the damn sound.
Listen, sometimes you have to do that. When you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to do that. Everything. Sometimes you have to do what you gotta do. I'm out here working.
Yes, that's a good thing.
You know, we have to come back. Maybe this one will be better. I can go delete the other one. But I did put up, Mackenzie interview on YouTube. That's
Oh, you
probably what it was.
did?
That's what I was doing over here. I was
Always messing
uploading
with
y'all
something.
interview up to YouTube. That's probably what was knocking the sound out.
She
That's
was
my
really
bad because I
that
was trying to.
interview really did good.
Yeah, it did. It did awesome.
We didn't get a chance to talk about that yesterday, did
No,
we?
we did.
Shouts out to Uncle Carl from showing up yesterday for Uncle Carl's Corner the first Wednesday every month. He come in and talk about the rigmarole bullshit that be happening out there.
In the city. I'm sorry about that, family. I was up here. I got up here early, but I was trying to upload. But I ain't finna do city council. I'm gonna hold up till I leave. Till we get off here, I'll do city council at the crib. But I was uploading the Mackenzie interview to YouTube from Vehicle City Social Club. And what up, brother Clark? Love, bro.
What's up, Clack? I didn't call you yesterday because I didn't want. I know you was probably resting, but I hope everything good. You did good, dog. Hold your head up.
Okay, Uncle Carl in the building. What's up, Carl? T, I know we gonna figure it out. I was finna have to go buy another roadcaster for
Microphone.
the shit.
We was gonna put on them little lapel mics that we had on.
Yeah, I was finna go buy what's it? Well, I had my mic muted. Ain't that a bitch? I'm over here not saying nothing. Not
You sure you
saying
didn't
nothing.
take one of them little gummies?
Hell no.
Man, they was still laughing about us last night. They was laughing at you. I was just naturally happy. I don't indulge.
And what?
When we did that election party,
Oh no.
we
I
had a
know.
good time.
Yeah, I know.
Election night.
I know. I missed it. Yeah, I guess you did have a
You
good
did
time.
too. You was
I
over there
wanted to go
playing
home.
basketball and everything. You remember that, do you?
I was listening to music.
You was playing basketball.
No, I was
Me and
not.
Clack seen you.
Y'all ain't see nothing.
Okay. Okay. We didn't see nothing. Clack, we didn't see him over there shooting hoops out the damn window, right? We didn't see none of that. You don't remember that?
Mm-mm,
For real?
mm-mm,
Damn.
mm-mm. Good
Shouts out to
morning,
Vehicle City Social Club over there on
Johnny
Richfield
and
Road
Marlene
on
Smith.
Comer
Thanks for
Street.
tapping in.
Go ahead and tell Mackenzie the A10 sent you.
I'll say this though, but I did tell Mackenzie though on everything. I talked to her yesterday. I said because we got some more. Like next week, we're gonna be probably at every dispensary inside the city and outside. Because I told y'all we're gonna take it on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking what my little brother James posted said the vice president came to the city yesterday and they ain't say nothing about fixing Flint's water. Straight up.
Shit, it was said on the Breakfast Club it was fixed.
Right. So she probably think it's fixed, right? Everybody telling her that it's fixed. What's this news right here?
News that you can't use. What's going on?
Fourth Mott Community College trustee to face recall amid hiring controversy. So I don't. So trustee Art Reyes making him the fourth trustee to face recall. See, that's what's weird to me. That's why I say like we a reactive city, not proactive, because they didn't already selected the new president over there at my community college.
Right.
Now you want to recall the trustees, the people that selected them. Huh? Like why you ain't do that before? You know what I'm saying? Recall them before they made the selection.
Man, they playing chess and we playing checkers.
We playing softball. That's
No,
what
because you know what? No, you know what? We playing chess, but a lot of people don't know that they pawns. They thinking they real figures, even though the pawns are the truth on the chessboard. But when you being led and told what to do, you know what I'm saying? In my humble opinion. Good morning, Sherry Allen.
Good morning, Auntie Sherry.
They really, I don't think that anybody really speak at public comments because after, Kawanda, she got put out. I don't really think. I think yesterday was like a sober day to certain people.
Shut up, Kwana. Yesterday was definitely a sober. You said a sober or somber? You know, Quincy is your cousin.
I know you ain't even trying to say none of that now. You want to go with them cousins? You want to go? Because I can talk about your family. If you really want to go there, we can get off into the mudslinging. Because I'm so happy that Ebony did. Because whoever this person is was, if you want to go into the smear campaign, we can get right off to it.
Foot soldier peons, Mickey, taking crumbs for this nonsense.
Yeah. I'm battling with one right
Hi,
now,
Miss
Ebony.
Gladys. Miss Gladys, where was you at yesterday? I know we was gonna see you coming in talking about used people think you got away with any. Used people ain't got away with nothing. Oh,
Yo.
is it an ENA board meeting?
If it is, I don't want to go.
You said you don't want to go?
Hey, what's up, JWC?
What's up,
Gladys, I don't know why
WC?
Gladys, you got to show up Monday. I got
Tell
to have
Uncle Chuck
somebody
I
to
said
talk to.
congratulations. You got me and Tay Tay.
Gladys, I need somebody to show up to. I can sit up there and talk to.
No, we're not gonna start Miss Renee. That's why I got I got on the good side. Spread love.
I don't know, Miss Jackson, because sometimes she gets besides herself up here. She get off into that Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what was his name? David Ruffin of the Temptations theory.
Don't start.
Now, goddamn, Otis kept the Temptations together. I want you to know that. If I got to play Otis, I'll play it to the
Ain't
T.
nobody come to see you, Otis. Didn't you hear that?
And Otis fired his ass too. I'll tell you that much.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
No, I ain't finished the book, Ebony. I'm not gonna lie. I just picked it up yesterday, but it was a somber time for me because it made me have to. When I was looking at it, it made it made this election it put it in the clear. I mean, I'm moving from the mic. It put it in a clear picture for me. And I was like, damn, because I'm looking at what little bro was running clock. Like, man, you need money, like how these signs was put out here. I'm looking at all this stuff. I'm like, shit, power, respect, power. And if you ain't got no money, no real money behind you, shit, I mean, you you can act like you gonna roll through this, and you gotta have a hell of a ground game. If you ain't really, and I think that's why a lot of because remember, the goal was they've been wanting to get control of that first ward seat. And E. Mays has such a ground game over there. So if your ground game and you ain't really getting in with, because you need all to really pull this off, how they playing games, because you battling against a machine. And in that book, from what I'm seeing, it's a machine running Flint.
A well-oiled machine.
Hell yeah, it's a well-oiled machine.
I don't know if I shared this or not. I can't.
Oh, Monica Robertson, good morning to you, and thanks for coming in. So you got to understand when you battling against a well-oiled machine, ain't nothing you can do. So you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got money,
ain't nothing like the real thing.
Don't come playing around them. They're gonna let you know, okay, my brother Ballard and got back with me.
Okay, he tapped in, so we got everybody back now.
Yeah, my brother Ballard and tapped back.
Still missing about 40 people. 30 people.
They coming, Miss Gladys. Ain't never told a lie right there. It's the Rhino and Democrat machine. No, you right. And I think, you know what? Oh, Jessica, beloved, you know it. You know that's what it is. But right now, you gotta you gotta let people think they won. But the citizens, if really the residents of Flint really get up, you get out there and really vote, you can really handle this machine. Because look at the other people that's on council. Dennis,
man, if it felt Jonathan, like to me though, it was like Jerry, it wasn't a good mood in there last night.
No, it wasn't because
there wasn't nobody there.
Because it ain't you know what? I think the residents was like really like, you know how they sucked the wind out of them.
Yeah,
it was like, but it's 4 on there to show you it can win. Now, what it did show, they put some money down. They played all type of games, but I ain't gonna get off until what we was hearing. You know, y'all know how the streets was talking, but you also got to see footage of your mayor walking up in these poll stations.
He did that the last time.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, man, if you can't see, it's a machine. That's why when you hearing certain things, don't think Dr. Weaver. And can you hear me now, Gladys? Nah, I know they ain't doing this. Can y'all hear me? This shit here is out of control.
We're gonna say fucking put it. It sound clear to me.
Nah.
It's clear as hell. We hearing it.
Oh, everybody saying they can hear. Gladys, don't you do this today. I just got in a happy space. I've been in a sad space, let me tell you. Don't do this to me today. Okay, cool. Gladys, go out and come back in with your phone. What footage I was talking about? Because I done got through off Ebony. Bring me back. I done lost because I thought it was a sound. I was like, hot damn.
We need to talk about this shit from last night.
Oh, Jedediah's in the building. What's up? JB's in the building.
Sit up straight.
I got the footage. Hold up.
Hold up.
Man, Ebony got something going on.
Black hair.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, he here.
Good morning, Black.
Man, Jed don't got, he listen. Oh, Gladys says she can hear now. Okay, that's what's up, Miss Gladys.
Good morning, Black. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Good
I don't know what day it is, but I think it's coming up.
It's 18. Happy early birthday.
Oh, your birthday on 18? Yeah. You need to come to 18 day.
Yeah, his birthday on 18. But Ebony was talking about the footage of the mayor. The one, what was it, JWC had? when the mayor was walking in them poll stations.
Are you talking about the one that everybody had the last time where he went in the polling station and they called the police on his ass? I mean, like, which one? Which incident are you talking about of him? Were you talking about the one last time where he was standing up there by the door where it says you can't go beyond this point? I mean, which incident? This shit happens all the time. That's why I was not upset yesterday.
Man, that's what people don't think. Like people thought I was up. Only person I'm gonna tell you I was a little frustrated with, and you know, because I called and argued with you early in the morning. That's just how I was.
Yes, woke me up.
Yeah, I did. It was about 7 something because I didn't sleep. It was the Jan Marie Ira situation. Don't get it twisted, but it was said it was gonna be a tight fight. And
Are they done?
I don't
That's the
know.
only all the people over
No,
there.
I was a little protrude. You know what I'm saying? But like far as the first ward, y'all heard what I said. I wanted to see Rose and Carol get through. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted to see them two get through. To regardless of what people might say, you know what I'm saying? That's who it was. But hey, one got through, that's good enough. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand when you ain't got money behind you, it's hard to get in there.
I know, and
It's hard. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. We as a people is a foolish people. And what I mean by that, we go for trinkets. Like you could see in my understand, like I'm confused how people didn't get out and vote, but they finna get out and vote doing this president. Now you're gonna see more people gonna be involved in voting.
absolutely.
So that first and third gonna be a little rough.
Because it was a
it's
lot
gonna
of
be
people
more
didn't even know
people.
where to go vote.
And that right there was a game where Davina put out that the new stuff for 2026. See,
Twice.
and it should have
Twice.
and I'm just gonna be honest. Y'all can say what y'all want. And this ain't no knocking Davina. I think as an individual person, she's a good person. Like, well, listen, I believe them some good individuals.
Personally.
I'm saying as people,
right.
But now politically, and I get it. Listen, family. Let me just tell y'all this. I understand how we get caught up and how we be caught up in it, you know, how you can swing somebody, but it's the system. Anytime you got 5 or 6 votes the way this council, this leadership, because I want to speak up on that Liddell leadership that Candace was so bragging about. Why did Liddell have to apologize? And this was what a couple weeks later when she seen the bad girl of 810, unapologized IB, the family, and had to apologize. That's just like when she was running up on people's yards. But see, that she not gonna call. Candace them ain't the type that's gonna call nobody out. But I get it. When you want to be living good, see, people think.
What's up with this AI shit on your phone? You got this AI stuff? That AI,
I turned
artificial intelligence.
I turned mine off. Yeah,
it just told me they said most of the people in the chat is talking about your sound and want to know about the resolution. Like that's how they be watching and stuff like that.
I don't know.
Oh, this artificial intelligence is something else. I took
mine off my phone.
What's the 3-digit midday?
That's what you gonna ask about. 3 digits. You think the AI, they gonna the people who created AI gonna give you the number before you can hit it?
Well, hell, I'm just saying this.
We all have been and beyond. Shit, I'll tell you.
And I bet you it was at least one other person out there looking at their phone for that number to pop up.
And you see that right there? See right here, like the absentee ballots from the 21st precinct magically disappeared. That's the Valley and Estates. And we knew who was over in a lot of in that. I said it when they said what it was. When they said 21, I already knew. I knew what side of the South Side that was. But
Illinois.
See Gladys putting up there. See, people miss that. The thing with not voting in the primaries is we vote for our delegates and city leaders in the primary. But a lot of people don't see that. I don't know which one you got. I got the 24 Galaxy, Chris. I don't know, man, how I be doing stuff with my phone, Christopher, to be honest with you. Sometimes I just be lucky and stuff be going. They'll tell you I didn't have my phone. I don't know. I'll be playing with it. I'll just tell you, you know what, go to YouTube and it should tell you how to do it. Cause that's what I have to go do. I go to YouTube and you know and type in and see what's wrong. You know, what can I do with my phone? You know, how to fix my phone. I just had to learn how to turn my alerts on to
You
figure to
didn't have
watch
that
out.
phone 4 months and you just learned that.
Yeah, cause I
No, you
just,
really don't have a lot of time to sit around and play
just
with it. So
play
I
with it.
understand.
No, Ebony, that's what I'm saying. You got to think about the 21 election. We just went through. This ain't nothing new.
That's what I was just
It's
saying.
just
Like
like it keep
whoever
going
Ebony
on.
is, you understand Ebony.
Yeah, it seems like they know they're not gonna get in trouble, and it's like,
And don't.
yeah, that's like even taking money from Ashley Capital. The charter say you can't. It's like whatever that charter say, they make it up as they go. Well, you can.
And then did you hear that city attorney last night? I'm just giving an off the cuff advisement or off the cuff, whatever he said. We don't need no off the cuff ass advisement. We need you to give out some real legal advice.
I got Jedediah want to ask a question.
Well, hold on. Let's see, Mr.
To me, the Civil War got hijacked by the devil and his crew. That's just me personally.
So did any of the candidates y'all hope for win, or was it all machine candidates?
Civil War to me was the devil and crew.
All machine candidates. It was. I mean, nobody votes. It's like you really can't get mad anymore. Everybody, it seems like everybody in this town is registered to vote,
hold up, Gladys
but they won't
Williams
vote.
is a delegate. She said she's serving us, so Gladys was one of the good ones.
She wasn't running for nothing though.
She a delegate though.
I know she a delegate. I think was she running for a delegate?
Yeah.
Congratulations. But we're talking about the council people. Like no. Ain't shit changed.
See this right here. Look at the beloved right here, Johnny. That's the Southside City of Hope. That's my people.
How y'all doing, people? That's our people.
She agreed with you. She said all machine candidates for sure. Shit.
What's up, Miss Jane? Hey, King Rodney. What Ebony say? All machine, nearly the most powerful mayor in the city history right now. Andy is can't get that little son bitch out. But I think they're gonna let him roll into 20 because it's a 2-year term for a state rep, right? Mm-hmm. So I think they're gonna let him and Cynthia roll it out to the end of his term, and then they're gonna float off together in history. Rich. I mean, that's my prediction.
I mean, you know what? But the thing is, and I remember, and I'm gonna say this: a wise person said this. Y'all thought it was gonna be easy to get him out once he got in.
No, well, we never thought about that part.
No, I'm saying what a wise person that told us this. I remember we was all in the room.
All I know,
super producer. I'm gonna have to, you know. Right now, I'm putting my team together. You know, I had, sometime when you trying to rebuild from the bottom, we're gonna be doing some reorganizing at 8/10 come September with shows. We're gonna be putting them in proper content. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring y'all some damn good shows starting September 1st. We just want to get through this. We just getting through this. I mean, I'm gonna have a media team together. I'm gonna have I want to have like how how the majors be having, how they had a political experts.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Just not no old willy-nilly.
Not just a podcast with opinions.
Yeah. Stop the shade this morning.
I wasn't shade. I was asking.
Well, you gonna it's gonna be opinion shit. What you think the news ain't opinionated? They get a script, the main one. But they have a hell of a research team.
Going by what I heard, dog. I'm just going by what I heard. Yeah, okay, so
let's go.
Let's get ready. Let's set it off.
But he ain't got us, Ebony. Hot damn it! I can tell you this: he don't got us yet. He'll never get us
right, Miss Gladys.
Unless he give us a million.
Thank you for backing me up, and they both gonna be millionaires in 2 years.
Right.
And then they're gonna let them ride off in the sunset in 2026.
Job well done.
So I'm glad that everybody. Can we get an interview with the My Foundation? I already tried. Ridgeway said no.
All right, dang. Come on with it then. That's how you
Sheldon
want to.
finally told the truth the other day too.
Well, I told you that. I said I ain't think that brother could ever tell the truth.
He told the truth
What
the
up,
other day.
Goat?
I said, Sheldon, you coming on 810? He said, no, I'm not.
But he told you at that church, he should have got electrocuted for lying in there.
That's the cameras was on. That's why he said that to him. When the cameras wasn't on, he told the truth. No, I'm not coming on your show. Judy wasn't there yesterday. So I noticed that immediately as soon as I walked in that Judy was not there.
Mm.
And so the only thing I missed was public speaking yesterday. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Did they have a lot of public speakers?
No, man.
So I seen that they were back. I seen Mr. Johnny and the lovely lady that he had with them was back about Oak Park. So they had some more discussions. They got some more stuff going on in Oak Park with Quincy. They never did get that settled yet.
That was interesting there. Like, you know what? Every blue moon. Well, I think every blue moon Quincy get a wake up call. Quincy get a wake up call. I was reading the comments.
Okay.
Quincy get a wake up call because he ain't like something he wanted and they ain't do. And he was talking about like, other people's stuff coming up, but he does what he says and then he votes the other way.
All the time.
All the time.
All day long. They stayed on when I asked Tay Tay what they was on, and she said the first resolution. And I'm like, damn, it's just like 2-3 hours into the game. And they was still on this mental health referrals and services reallocation. So Trevor finally broke it down. So they take the money from somewhere else and they putting it here. And they want to give the Catholic Charities of Shiawassee and Genesee counties $150,000.
No, Kawan, I'm gonna be honest because at the chat they was asking. I missed it, Kawan. I'm not gonna lie to you because you can.
I asked him about that earlier, Kawana, because people been asking me about what happened with Ed.
I caught the end of it. I'm just telling you. All I did was caught the end of it. But I will say this: what I did see, and I'm gonna say this to everybody. Don't y'all be talking about my good friend Clyde the Glide no more. Y'all know I call Clyde the Glide because Clyde can move. That's all I know. Clyde can move. Clyde can move. I'll go running with Clyde any day of the week.
Tay said he was mad about Catholic Charities for so long. He said they ran out of money everywhere else. Oh, Miss Gladys, what you talking about, girl? She said, and since Jonathan became our ninth ward councilman, all he thinks about is spending tax dollars with future developers. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like future? She said, and since Jonathan became, put it up there because I don't want nobody to think I ain't reading it right. And since Jonathan became ninth ward councilman, he only thinks about spending our tax dollars on all this future project with developers. Maybe he just going over the agenda as all I seen Jonathan do is ask some good ass questions that needed to be asked. Shouts out to Dennis Pfeiffer for showing up last night. I was glad to see him back. And like I said, Tay was over there with us in the cool kids corner. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way real quick. So I wasn't there for the first group of public speaking. And when I pulled up outside of City Hall yesterday, I seen Doug walking outside. He didn't see me. And, he got that permanent Joker, grin on his face. And he got in his car and he left. So I was like, okay, he must have said what he said. We know he dashed out right after he run. So then when we got after the finance meeting, they went right into the next meeting, which I don't know what it was because we was packing up to leave. Me, Tay, and Mickey. And I looked and I seen Doug had came back. So the three of us was walking out, right? And I heard him say, of course, the snake bites and all of that stuff. And then he said, Winters Hall. And I'm like, fake media group. So I had to I'm like, wait a minute now. And it was like, I was very calm. I don't care about nobody saying my name, but what like went on inside of me was that this man was leaving when I got there, Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know when I go home and get into bed, that's like that's
That's not what
peaceful.
he do. Doug leave because he knew it was two more ordinance. They was able to talk. That's what he do. He just be wanting to do there, spew his hate, and then leave. But I do agree with you when you checked his ass and
Well, no,
called him.
I don't think it
Well,
was a
you didn't
check.
check. I'm, with me, I'm gonna be honest with
You
you.
didn't let me finish what I was
Go
what
ahead.
happened.
Go ahead.
You're making it seem like it was a bad thing. I didn't check him. I didn't check him. We had
No, I said I would have checked him.
oh,
That's the citizen. I didn't
yes,
say
we know what you've been on this week.
No, it's not because of that. I'm just saying because what Doug do.
I get it.
That's why I left out while you was up there having the
Yeah, you
peaceful
left me.
conversation.
Tay stay.
Yeah, because
Shout out to Tay.
Yeah, because
She had my back.
I was really pissed because it's like we playing these. To me, it's playing games. See, what I look at, this ain't what Doug just was did. You know what I'm saying? Doug been able to do this. See,
and told him about all
like
that.
he ain't been like he went up there and this was his first time saying
Yep.
somebody names.
Yep.
Doug been getting away with it.
You're right. But yesterday I was tired. You know, it's like you sit there and you want to put it on the floor about people coming up saying some not so respectful things at the podium. I get it. And Doug is so comfortable right now saying the things that he says. And I came back in and I sat down because something just went off in me. Like if it was that important for him to come all the way back down there and read that damn speech again, we got to start having these tough conversations. So I just said, you know what, F it. He turned around. It takes Taylor to tell the story.
I watched the whole thing.
And I thought Doug was about to, when he seen me sitting there in his row that he had to come back to, he got to shaking and shit and tripping out there. I thought he was going to fall back up on the other side. I said, stop. Before you fall, what did you do all of that for? I just wanted to tell my story. Okay. I need to sit down. Okay, well, come sit right here. And he looked at me like, the fuck? And so he came and sat down and I said, Doug, what's wrong with you? What do you mean? And I could tell, like he was trying to talk loud, but I wasn't giving him what he wanted. Like Mickey said, do you think the conversation is going to change, Doug? No. But he can't say, nobody else can't say that somebody didn't try. It's time out for letting these people just get away when saying whatever the fuck they want to say about you, and then we come and complain for the next 400 days about it. I said, Doug, what's wrong with you, man? Why you keep doing this shit? He was like, it all started when Tanya did a 6 to 8 minute rant about me in front of the ENA board. And I did not say that awful word that she said that I said. And you repeated it. I said, but the council person said you said it. The police said you said it. So I said, Doug, check this out. You done kissed blue kisses at a man. You done hissed at her like a damn dog. I said, and all the other shit that you did, Doug, even if you didn't say it, people gonna believe that you said this shit. And he just looked at me and he was like, but I said, your character. Right. I know about that too. Yeah, they're talking about your character. I get it. And then I started I said threats. I'm finishing his sentences because it's happening to the both of us, Doug. And I don't know if anything registered with them. I don't care. But what I'm saying is we got to start having these tough conversations with these people. Quit making him feel so damn comfortable that he can go up there and call people names and shit.
But you mentioned a big thing.
Somebody got to step up.
Doug say the N-word? This is the whole question. This is what we going by. If Doug said that, Doug ass should have been whooped. Doug ass should not.
But nobody said nothing.
If he didn't say that, I'm just saying if he didn't say it, then it do need to be an apology publicly. But if Doug said that, if what's his name?
Villarreal.
If Villarreal he said that, and other people did, the residents that he said that they did, did they say Doug called him?
Now you know what? I haven't heard if any of the residents they never stepped up and said that he said it.
Nah,
What AC sitting over there?
I can't
I
tell you.
can't
Remember,
remember who was sitting over
when
there.
I was coming in, the police was marching Doug. Well, I ain't gonna say they was walking Doug out and he was doing it. I got the right to defend myself, all he was saying. That's all I heard Doug saying. When I was coming through the doors of city council, he was coming out. Matter of fact, he was getting off the elevator. He was walking off the elevator and he was like, I got the right to defend myself. So if Doug, and that's when I got up there and y'all was, people were saying Doug said the N-word. If Doug said the N-word, now you really got to go back and look at Candace and all the ones who protecting Doug, even the mayor. Y'all willing to hold that seat because he got out there and got some people to vote for you and he was able to say the N-word, get away. But if he didn't, they need to put that to rest. But that's what I'm saying. Because then all that conversation, that don't mean nothing. You know how many times Martin Luther King was getting their ass whooped and they was still trying to negotiate with these people? So don't act like this the first time this old game that we dealing with.
I know it's
This
old game, but you just
it's
see it go. You
but
just see a cycle.
but
Don't
but what
nobody
it
ever
is,
confront
but
the
what it is
issue.
though, because we have people that look like me and you, because they be getting getting a few trinkets, they'll let that slide.
Exactly.
So this is what you're running into.
And at some point, the people who ain't getting the trinkets like me and you got to say, you know what? We got to have a conversation.
But if they did, if the administration, I'm gonna tell you, the only people I heard clapping for Candace for her reelection was the administration.
Them the ones that she
And
voted for.
I'm not that was some of the crowd. I was looking at that, they was geeked. I was like, damn. When I looked at, because I looked over there at them, I said, damn, this all it is about the money. I get it. This is about money. They don't really care what's going on. I get it, Miss Gladys. She's saying with Jonathan, what can he do? He won vote. You ain't gonna get, I get on some aspects, some things you can come into question, but you gotta look at who really controlling this thing.
I know. That's why I told Doug, because Doug called himself an activist last night.
Acting up.
I said, Doug, you said you're acting. If y'all think I'm lying, ask Doug. I don't know if you're going to. He should tell the truth, because it was a very smooth conversation that we had. I ain't saying we about to go have coffee. We ain't about to be friends. None of that.
No,
but Doug can't say that.
He thought you was gonna be hooping and hollering.
I'm doing all that. No.
Yeah.
I didn't do none of that with him. None of that. He can't tell you.
Oh, Michelle
Doug
Smith, AC Dumas heard him say, but I need somebody else too. I need one more person.
I didn't see. AC came and did he read a letter about him saying the N-word? What was that letter about? AC?
Someone said Doug was a financial backer for Candace's campaign.
I believe it.
I believe that. I believe that.
But that's I think in politics here in Flint, people starting to get off with the BS that's going on, and it just keep going on and on and on and on, and nobody confronts the issues head on. Meanwhile, they still doing what they doing down at City Hall, and we just distracted down here like a bunch of little ants.
Right here, you know what? We working on that. But this is where you can go get the merch from.
Website is running right across the bottom of the screen.
You can go get the merch from
right down there. www.beyouti.
But we
the number 5.com.
We finna be having so many things going on, fam. It was just, sometimes you gotta cut away some fat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
it wasn't nothing but the Holy Spirit in me, because I raise my voice, and he was trying to talk loud for me to talk louder, but I wasn't about to debate it into that.
And Mark, I do agree with you. I will see, I do agree with you. Some of the stuff toward the end.
I'm waiting for Mickey. What is you talking about?
What I just put up on here.
Oh, I was seeing Miss Jackson's was
trying. I want to finish your story. My bad.
That was pretty much it. Well, he went on to say he was an activist, and I told him, I said, Doug, you've even got up there tonight and proclaimed yourself to be an activist. I said, activists, you need to be out trying to unify the community, not dividing. I said, you're doing a lot of shit that's dividing the community. He just looked at me like, I don't know. I don't know. But at some point, somebody got to stop. He is getting too comfortable. A lot of people, but especially him. Come on, man.
But it was allowed.
And
But see,
but it's allowed because
it
it's a
was.
story for somebody to talk about, I feel.
But nah, it was allowed because when he was attacking Tanya, it was because certain people didn't, she don't. A lot of people, I mean, well, the five didn't like her, so they
And
was allowing it to go
they
down.
let him
And then
continue.
sometimes you
Yep.
have to be honest with it. People was looking at how Liddell was getting called, moose this, moose that, being
So
called
they
out.
let him
So
come up there and do
yeah,
that to Tanya. But that ain't right.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But this is where you get in the murky waters at. But now we, like Quincy say, here we is.
Mm-hmm.
So ain't not you let it go on for so long, unchecked,
Right.
and now you think you finna find peace.
But that
It's
don't mean you
beyond.
supposed to just let it go
Yeah,
unchecked
nah, but how
forever.
many people was cutting in the Doug when Doug was coming? I don't think like what nobody.
Who was?
I watched him and a certain individual get into it down there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, when Jed was here, Jed was in his ass about that. But the police,
And that to me is so crazy because it takes somebody that don't even live here to come and see this dysfunction in this man and check him about himself. And Jed did it in a respectful way too.
because that's how he is. You don't see what it is. They want you. They want to see you
Yes.
cut up. That's
Yes.
why when the person was checking him, it was more like, I'm gonna end up whooping your ass. That's why Doug will get up and leave. When it really should have just been having to sit down, like, look, Doug, I see the games that you playing, like all that disrespect shouldn't be tolerated. But when you sitting up there talking to him, and like, okay, because you can't keep telling the person you got to chill. See, that's all Doug was getting. The words being said back and forth. Because I don't want to see no violence.
Right.
But then if Doug would have got, but then look how that was gonna turn once you put hands on him.
But he had no reason to fear nothing last night.
Right.
It was nobody there but the council and us. Didn't need no audience, didn't need no cameras. Just sometimes you just got to do it outside of all of that shit.
Yeah, and that's
all I'm saying.
But what the thing is, my thing is like we sitting here now, like now. Somebody hit. No, it was people that was trying to tell Doug. You heard Tanya was talking to him. Jerry Winfrey Carter, even Eric before he had, rest his soul. It was people that was going to the ENA board. You seen what until,
and that's what the fuck he mad about.
And let me stop. And it wasn't until the president, Joe himself, got mad. Like, look, I'm gonna do something to him. Then Doug understood he wasn't playing no more with him.
But but I asked the question.
But they still let Doug come. They let Candace, and then check Candace.
There you go.
They never checked Candace because a lot of them on the ENA board. Who you think they with?
Who stopped Candace coming out the door of that ENA meeting? I did. To tell her the shit that Doug be doing. She didn't care. That conversation didn't change shit. But you got us. I don't understand why people just can't be grown. Just be grown.
But how you gonna ask them to be grown now when they've been acting kiddish for years? Now we just saying he was here to do a job. Like reading Jordan Sheraton's book is putting a lot of this into perspective for me.
We know how the shit go.
No, I'm just saying, but it's putting it in perspective. Even with people we may like, and then you start seeing like, oh wow, hold up. You know what I'm saying? It's just putting a lot of stuff in perspective. It's hard when you start seeing people for who they is. Like, I feel like I've been being played the whole time. Having conversations with the enemy. That's how I look at things now. Like certain things that they wanted, you wanted to do this, you move in this way. Yeah, but she ain't the only one. She ain't the only opportunist. Don't get it twisted. This right here. Candace ain't the only one. I don't want to say, what is it? I don't want to pronounce the name wrong, but Candace is an opportunist. Shit, I done ran into a bunch of them up here. Since I done came covering this, I done ran into a bunch of them. Show me one who not. Well, she ain't the only one. It's a bunch of them opportunists in this joker.
Sure.
And at all levels, from the school board to the ENA board to city council, that I can tell you. That ain't the only one. But you can't be mad. I try to just take it with a grain of salt. the good with the bad. Like, listen,
The good with the
you
bad
got
and the
to
happy
because you gotta
innocent.
you gotta see
I
what
want
Good
my
Morning
mic to light
Honor.
up so bad. So that resolution, okay, so we done with Doug.
Yeah,
We done with
done with
Doug.
Doug.
We done with
He's still
Doug.
a hater in my book,
I mean, ain't nothing changed with him in my book either. I just felt like, I don't know, something hit me. I had to have a conversation.
which was a great thing. I ain't saying it was bad. I just know I don't see the devil changing. He was here to do a job.
The devil's still here.
Mm.
The devil walks among us.
But he got a whole bunch of demons.
The revolution will not be televised.
It is now.
Listen, so they was on this Catholic Charities of Shiawassee and Genesee counties for quite a while when I walked in the middle of that, but it passed 8-0, sent it to council. So they just passing stuff to council. Um, I figured that they just separate everything so they can discuss it before it gets to council. Um, the next one up was the grants for youth job training at the Flint Children's Museum.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy. You know, I think it's a good thing. Maybe this is going to go throughout the school year. They're going to employ kids because Flint schools started back to school already. So I'm glad it's not summer youth jobs because summer's over.
Over.
It stopped in the back of a bus this morning. So Shelly didn't have any information on how much the kids was gonna get paid. None of that. But it was Kimberly Rhodey was there from the Children's Museum, and she said that this money would help them establish a program.
Man, did you see? Do you like how when they can't come up there and explain none of this? You want to get to the Cyrus Park yet?
I ain't got there yet.
Okay, let's roll.
$97,157 they are giving from the y'all money. Y'all already know. From our money to the Children's Museum for jobs. The Children's Museum, they want to move, but they don't have anything finalized yet. They don't know if they going to which was the first time I heard it last night, the old G Card building, maybe there. I think that building is way too big for them unless they're going to get some more activities up in there. Or either the old farmer's market, which I heard they sold that to them for $1. Mm. Mm. So, all the money that they have, the council wanted to make sure that it was going to be used for Flint kids, and they said it was. So I don't know. They passed the council too. Special affairs, one of them. So those were grants. I didn't hear them say anything about the grants because I was following along with Tay Tay. And so then we got to the lease agreement right here. This is what stuck me. I was stuck on this for a minute. The lease agreement with the Hasselbring Senior Center. Now, the city said the rent for the Hasselbring Center is $2,000 now. But they gave them a $1,500 credit. Now, I didn't exactly hear where the credit came from, but all I know, they got a balance of $500 each month that they need to pay. And they said that they wanted a list. They rent is $500, and they want a list of who the Hasselbring Center rents out to, and they want the city to get 10% of whatever revenue that they bring in. So, like if they rent it out to A10 for $500, they want 10% of that. Plus, they want their rent money. It was a few questions asked up there, like, hold on. Are you gonna do this with all senior centers? Like, why we starting with Hasselbring? Mr. Taylor was up there at the lecture, and he said, well, this the one that came up first. This is what was on my desk to look at. They lease was up, so this the one I started with. They said, well, what about the Brennan Center? I ain't got there yet. He said, well, what about McKinley? He was like, y'all know that building ain't even worth putting back together. So I don't know what's going to happen with the other senior centers. But I do know here, the city wants to charge them And this is important as we talk about the other resolutions. The city wants to charge Hasselbring $2,000, giving them a $1,500 credit left over with $500. Now, council was battling with Ed about this. Why was not anyone there from the Hasselbring Center? They said it's being run by a nonprofit.
Mm.
I do not know the director of the Hasselbring. I don't know nobody's name, but it was clearly stated from the lecture by Mr. Taylor yesterday that the director of the Hasselbring gets $50,000 a year. They said that they get some millage money. They just received $100 and something $1,000, and they get other funds in. But I'm sure, like you, Hasselbring is always open. Ever since I was a kid, you would see people, the steppers up there, the hustlers, the what you call all of that,
Christine Leach facts, but keep going.
all of the dancing, the cars, the dominoes. It was like a place for seniors to go, and they would literally be up there all day long. So Quincy had a question about, how much do they receive annually? How much revenue do they take in? Since before we start charging these seniors, like y'all really gonna charge the seniors? And he was like, yeah, we really gonna charge them. They really get money, and the city really needs some money, so they gonna charge them seniors $500, and whoever they rent it out to, they getting 10%.
Mm.
Now, with that money that they get in, they responsible for their own consumer's bill. They responsible for their own water bill. They open all day, so I can only imagine what they consumer and their water bill is like. So I don't know if somebody thinking they just bringing in massive amounts of money up there and they just want to grab some, or is this a way to maybe? I mean, you got to look at it both ways. Are they trying to push the people out that's there? Because now that they got, I don't know, it's just weird that they used to pay $1. I heard him say that too. He couldn't remember if it was $1 a month or $1 a year. That's exactly what Ed said. But it was $1. So from $1 to $2,000, that was quite a big jump, if you ask me. Again, I asked, why wasn't nobody there from Hasselbring? I hope somebody is there Monday from Hasselbring. Because I can't remember if they passed this to council or not. But Dennis, I did write this down. Dennis said, why are we taxing our seniors? We flipped to the next page. The next resolution was about Cyrus Park. Jed, you still on here? Miss Beverly, everybody in Flint, and those from Chicago that joined us the other week. If somebody would please be so kind to me to point out where's the damn parking lot over there in Cyrus Park.
Point it out.
Where's it at, Mickey?
Beavers.
I'm gonna throw this damn coffee cup of coffee.
Point it
Listen,
out.
they want to.
Where we park at? When
on
we
the
go
street,
to,
dog.
No, we don't.
Oh, we park at Beavers. Shut up. What are you telling our parking space?
Well, I'm just saying, you say where the parking lot at, but now we did when Jed was there, we was on the streets.
We was on the street, dog.
But where we parking at is
AutoZone and Beavers.
Yeah, Beavers. AutoZone Beavers parking lot is the parking lot for Cyrus Park. Oh, the streets. But I'm saying we park AutoZone Beavers. That's the only parking lot I've seen now. Unless
I know.
And
I'm gonna let Mickey take this over because Mick Kermit, them butterflies and daffodils. This is how Mickey feels about this parking lot right here.
No, because then you and Anna walked through there. What did y'all walk through?
See, a field. Patrick said it was he said that ain't no park. That's a big open field with some playground.
So where did you see the concrete at?
I didn't see none.
Well, the court had concrete. Basketball court.
You can't park on the basketball court.
You can, but you technically won't be playing basketball no more.
So they want to have, she wants to, they said that this resolution was already passed and they just had to change a word, which was a bald-faced lie, because even Dennis, who asked, ain't even been there. He was like, we ain't talked about this before. They want to put food trucks in Cyrus Park. First of all, who the hell goes to Cyrus Park? Like, you just don't be riding down Pearson Road like, I think I'm going to swing over by Cyrus Park today. Don't nobody go to Cyrus Park unless it's an event. And then, listen, I'm not tripping. The internet holds everything. You can go back and look a couple years ago. Mayor Sheldon Neely, the mayor, was having a damn fit about everybody out here selling food on the corners. Now they want $25,000 for food trucks to park in the parking lot. Well, I got questions now. So are you paying the food trucks to park in the parking lot? Or who the food trucks paying to park in the parking lot? Matter of fact, is the city gonna get a cut off of that money that's coming in too? Who gonna buy the damn food? Who gonna eat the food? Where they gonna sit at when they get their food? Where's the parking lot at Cyrus Park? I'll wait. Miss Magnolia, nobody goes to Cyrus Park. I know that. I know. That's what I'm saying. I just want to know, where's the parking lot at, y'all? Where's the parking lot in Cyrus Park? I was just outdone with this last night. Where's the parking lot? Don't nobody know where the parking lot is? Nope. Shardy, they just wasting money when they can be using all of that money to help the residents with their home repairs. Right. $25,000 for some damn food trucks at a park that don't nobody go to. It's more important than
where
a
the food
roof.
trucks gonna be parked at?
On the street, Mickey. It ain't no parking lot over there, dog.
They gonna park it right at AutoZone and Beavers.
Mickey, still, I'm riding down Saginaw. Now I moved up to Saginaw Street. Something ain't gonna click in my head to say, let me roll by the parking lot and pull up at a food truck. What food trucks? We got a bunch of people with grills, man. We got like 3 food trucks in Flint, and they don't move that much.
Good morning, Cheryl Brody's.
So where's these food? Why ain't nobody asked these damn questions? I was sitting back there about to lose my damn mind. What? Nobody asked. Where's the fucking parking lot at?
Don't food trucks have to have a permit to sell food?
Yes. Yes, they do. Yes. But more than that, who is collecting the money for the food trucks? Or are y'all, what y'all need $25,000 for the food truck? Maybe the $25,000 is to make a parking lot.
Have you seen the cleaners yet?
Moving right along to the next resolution. Now this right here, this is all shit that went to council. Y'all should be there Monday because I couldn't believe this stuff. Now, before we get to the part where I just want to let all the residents in the city of Flint know that you own your sidewalk.
When did you on the sidewalk?
When that attorney last night told us that we on the sidewalks.
No, but didn't he say the city would be responsible if the people fail?
No, he said at first the people needed to go, if your sidewalk in front of your house is messed up, the people need to pay for this 50-50 program. You pay half and the city pay half to get your sidewalks fixed. So the questions was asked, who owns the sidewalks? And he said the residents own their sidewalk. So that means I could put some cones out so y'all can't walk on my sidewalks. Because he said if somebody fall on your sidewalk, I think it was Quincy, could be wrong, that asked the question, if somebody fall, who's responsible for it?
And he said the city.
No.
At first, he did say the city because
Then he
I said I'm
switched it up.
confused.
Right. We was all
I
confused
said
on that
no
one.
because Quincy even said when I said he said no. Who was that? When I said clear, somebody said when I said hold up, I'm confused, and they said clearly. I don't know if that was him to agree with me because I did highlight. I said, wait a minute, I'm confused.
I was confused too, Mickey.
Yeah, no.
I was confused too, but then it flipped back and he said that the residents was responsible for their own sidewalks. I was really confused last night. So right now at this point, when I left up out of there and we was talking about the sidewalks,
Now you see
and
what
I
Chris
said
when he lived in Flint resident, because I heard that they didn't own the sidewalk.
Last week we didn't own the sidewalks.
But yesterday,
we owned the sidewalks.
Got it.
Last week we didn't own the sidewalks, and I'm gonna tell you, not last week, last month. And I'm gonna tell you why we didn't own the sidewalks last month, because up the street, my homie up the street got a ticket from an NSO officer for parking across the city-owned sidewalk.
Right there.
Ronald said the city owns the sidewalk. The older sidewalks have City of Flint engraved in them. Well, last night the new attorney didn't know that, because he said citizens on the sidewalk. So does that mean that the tickets that y'all gave my homie, I can produce the receipts, and I'm sure it's about 3-4 more other people on here, and they got tickets from the NSO officers for parking across the city-owned sidewalk. So now that the residents own the sidewalk, do we get our money back if they paid that ticket, or if y'all told somebody's car for parking across the sidewalk? Do they get reimbursed now, since we just found out yesterday that we own our own damn sidewalks? Because I don't want you walking on my sidewalk no more. I own it, right? If you trip and fall, you said I was responsible for it, so don't walk on my sidewalk. What about the sidewalks that ain't got no house? Like, who own them?
Whoever owned the house.
But like the sidewalks on Clio Road, who own them sidewalks?
The residents. I mean, hell, that's what he just said last night.
I know, Mickey. I know,
Shit,
but I'm
you
just
want me
saying
to
this is
say-
the type of shit that we was listening to last night. And it was crazy.
Miss Gladys Williams said we don't own the sidewalk or the assessment. The
Easement. Well, you should have been there last night, Miss Gladys, because you definitely would got put out on that resolution. Because he said we did.
I'm with you, Chris Cato. Them jokers just
They said we own the sidewalks.
sound like another alleged embezzlement scheme. Boy.
So we get down this other one. I want to make sure we cover this because we got 15 minutes left, and this may take us a minute. Where's that at from? Here we go. Leon.
Oh.
First word, Leon.
Leon, you're up next.
So they said it was an email that went out that the neighborhood engagement hub wasn't taking on anybody else. It wasn't gonna be nobody else's fiduciary. Yeah. So he kind of got a little stumbled up in his words, but he said that they got this fixed before that email came out. Okay. So Leon wants, it took everything I had in me to stay still. Peace be still. He want all of his ward money
at once
because he need help in the first ward with grass cutting.
Where's the Kennedy cleaners at?
In the first ward.
Then they get $50,000 for lawnmower.
$75,000. Got $25,000 for them damn chalets that we ain't seen a nail on Pearson Road.
And winter on the way.
Winter almost here.
And chalets are for the winter.
We ain't seen no chalet or a shed. We ain't even seen a piece of wood.
They do have a parking lot.
Shut up, Mickey.
Okay.
Then he got $50,000. Raphael Reed, Pastor Raphael Reed from Mount Carmel Missionary Baptist Church, located right next door to the Kennedy Center Fellowship Hall. Where's the Kennedy Center cleaners at?
Oh, I know where.
Why did not one damn person ask where was the Kennedy Center cleaners at when he wanted all this money for grass cut?
I know where it's at. Kennedy Center. Found it.
Where
Found
they
the
at?
people on Mars.
They gotta be.
It's on Mars.
They got it. Nobody asked a fucking question. No, I'm back there spazzing.
It's on Mars. They open it up on Mars.
They didn't even give me a warning yet. So I'm like, where's Kennedy Center cleaners at, Leon? He want to give J. Lear Construction.
He went through the basic ones that they already picked.
Wait a minute. Resolution resolving that the appropriate city officials are authorized to do all things necessary, including executing any necessary agreements to appropriate funding from the funding source to account to J. Lear Construction in the amount of $10,000 to the North Flint Neighborhood Action Council. What is that?
Action Council.
And then to the North Flint Neighborhood Action Council, they get $9,620 to the Atkins Asphalt Maintenance and Paving in the amount of $9,350, and to First Union Baptist Church.
Ooh, he giving that church. They giving churches money. Shit, I'm about to start me a church.
$1,030.
Yeah, you ought to ban them. But you know what, that $1,000, that pastor get his whole what's the name? But you see this right here? Make a lot of sense.
He needs that $30,000 for nearly to spend to win his election in November. Carol better get organized. She can't keep up with money. They spending our money. Carol could win too, spending our money. But she doing it the right way. She ain't got no $30,000 ARPA money to go out there and play with.
Besides the other money that's coming in, that dark money. But now they just use the ARPA money to do it. This might getting called on to the mayor office.
What Julina say? This is all a clear indication of them visits to the mayor's office, like Mr. May spoke of. It's scripted with them at this point. At this point, it is.
Yeah.
It passed the council too, and nobody asked him. Nobody asked him, Mr. Elamine, we just gave $50,000 to the Kennedy Center cleaners in your ward that Councilman Murphy said he would assist them with grass cutting this summer, because the man came up there to the lector and said that he was going to buy 9 lawnmowers.
He lied.
He lied.
And the family just said that right there.
It's time to check. What's up, cuz? It's time to check campaign donation sheets.
You got
follow the money.
Keep telling y'all.
Nobody asked him, where's the Kennedy Center cleaners at?
Eric been told y'all that dark money, dark literature, dark water. What the hell going on in Flint? Darkness.
I was so disgruntled. I was just like they having a great time.
Oh, loving it.
They're having a great time just spending money.
But they can say, well, AC Dumas said this right when they were saying each ward got 30,000. Now I understand why other ones can't get none, because they got their 5 votes. They not gonna listen. This hell of a game that they played is put this book, that Jordan Sheraton book, more into perspective on who really running Flint. That's why I think it's really wrong that we study going down the council. Our move should be going down to Lansing, because Lansing will put pressure on them up here. So you got to go down there and
make it.
Yeah, you got to go down there. We got to let them know. Now we know what y'all doing. Now put pressure down there. And if that means we got to line up, and I'm just being honest, now you got to play ball. Because if it is going to be the Republicans who want to come in and help find out what these Democrats doing, because you can't go to the Democrats. Because I'm talking about they've been in this over with no Vaseline.
No Vaseline.
So, I mean, is it independent shit? Like, who can you go to, run to? Because just think about it. All that whining that Doug, you just said earlier, all that, Doug, it was all right when these council people you took Joe King, put his business out there in the streets. But Joe Kingdom, he wasn't moving when Doug was coming on and complaining on Tanya and everybody else. Didn't even check Candace. Like you said, you had to say something. Yep. But maybe God was like, let him get a taste of Doug. And now he wanted to put hands on Doug. Because remember, for damn near 3 weeks, all he was talking about whooping on Doug.
That's it.
That's all he did. Now he want to say, I'm going to get an office with them buds. Like the mayor, he hung up on your ass,
He give a damn
Joe.
about you sit down there in the office. Hell, he'll come down there and still say, Miss Noodle, I need to see you upstairs. And will.
And no, he got the votes to get your ass out that position.
That's why it's the end. Can somebody check with me? Harletta, you just said it all, baby. So I can't even say nothing else after that. That's all. They all do the exact same thing. Yeah. Politics is $1 billion hustle. You ain't lying.
So it is.
You ain't lying.
They just mad because he doing it better. I give him credit. When he got his people in, he doing it better. Because he was with they. Listen.
Can y'all find out just 2 seconds. Can somebody find out when the next ENA board meeting is? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Clack, okay, he was on here.
Oh, no, Jessica Stewart, I know they not. I'm telling you, I know they not. Believe me, I ain't riding with them. But I'm telling you, we need some help here. Flint needs some help because it's unbelievable, like, the game that's going on. It's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. They are playing in our faces.
Yeah. And we just
and I don't know if the council was just like, fuck it, it is what it is, because they just passed it through. But it was just sitting there waiting.
Yeah,
like
I didn't understand that. Like why some of the stuff
Leon
getting called out.
Why they didn't call that shit out?
And it was like even voting for it. Even though because what I told you, I said, no, they not gonna get it through. But when I was saying, I said, well, she'll bring it back anyway. The way they getting set it up, if they did shoot down a lot of that stuff, it got brought back up to council. But to me, it was like, there's no way I could have voted for it. Even though I know she was going to bring it up Monday because how the rules is, I still wouldn't have been, it could have not been me voting for it.
It could have still passed, and I totally agree with you, Mickey. I couldn't have voted for it.
I just want to have my vote.
But I still would have asked, like, I think we had this discussion with Dennis before, like, well, why do something because it's not going to pass anyway. Eric Mays knew half the shit that he was putting out there wasn't going to pass, but he still did it to put it on record.
Yeah.
I still would have put it on record that I asked the question to Leon Elamine. I don't care what you do with your ward money. Okay, maybe you do need some more help with grass because the Kennedy Centers ain't doing it all. But I would have asked them, where are they located at? They not holding nobody accountable that got this ARPA money.
With you can't. How you gonna kill it in council when they already got their 5 votes? Because Judy gonna show up. Judy wasn't there yesterday.
Oh, they gonna show up for council.
Now Judy gonna, and we seen this playbook. We acting like we ain't seen it. That's why. But the way they set the rules up.
Super producer said it's an ethics and accountability board meeting today. What time and where is it at? Super producer. I will be there. I will be there to tape that. Unfortunately, Neely has his 5. They're gonna spend whatever they want. Hopefully, Flint wakes up, and that's true. And he can have his 5 all day long, but it's at 5:30. Okay, thank you, producer. Where is it, at the Dome or the library? The McKenzie room. Where's the McKenzie room at? In the library.
That one when we be at the top.
At the library.
Yeah, the one we did last time.
All right, we'll be there today. See, thank you, super producer. I'll be there today. We all got to go to the Ethics and Accountability Board today. Is this going to be the day where Doug gets placed on there by the elected 7th Ward? Something coming to this. Something is about to be a shakeup on the ENA board. I'm just predicting that right now.
And how you think, what's the name, Joe finna feel about Doug being on that ENA board? You think the council fucked up?
Doug Joe ain't gonna. I bet you they gonna do elections now that they should have did in January for president of the ENA board.
Watch how Joe finna be up in that beef finna be going on.
Booted out it.
Shit. Joe might tell every secret. I saw Joe yesterday.
Oh, they said 2nd floor City Hall. Mackenzie Room, 2nd floor, City Hall.
Oh, my bad. Oh, they moving on up.
All right, super producer. Shouts out to the super producer. You fired.
Yeah, Flynn had a chance. No, who
Thank you,
fired?
boo.
I'll
No.
throw this Gatorade over there at you. Super producer, we're gonna be needing a new Wi-Fi box. This one finna go across her head.
But I'm just saying, this is what they was doing to us.
Oh, Derek Smart. Facts.
Doug position is a
Facts.
done deal. That's probably why he
Facts.
was skipping and just the chipper
You
yesterday.
don't think Doug got out there for Candace? Candace let the N-word slide, and you don't think it's time?
It's an
It's time. It's time. She is when the devil say
He's about
when
to
it's
get
time to get that
rewarded.
payback.
There you go.
You finna see Doug on the ENA board. But watch out, Joe might be coming off the
That's
ENA
what
board.
I just said, dog.
Yeah, Joe might be coming off the ENA board now.
I believe that. I believe that. I truly.
No, this
believe
live
that.
pony. We had to restart it because the first one was messing up.
Yeah, they've been trying to put Doug on the ENA board. Highlighter said, even if you have 5 votes to know you are not voting. Even if you have 5 votes to know you are not voting on business, it's completely unethical and self-serving. You are representing the residents that put you in that seat. Yeah.
Right.
Agree.
Doug helped Candace win.
Agree.
Payback. But family, we didn't get to take no calls because Winter said she had things she had to do. And we up on that time on 11 o'clock hour. I know we had to break this up in 2 parts. I'm sorry about that, but I was uploading. I got to upload City Council. I was uploading the video to YouTube from Vehicle City Social.
And then tonight, we going to the ENA board to see some. We got to see them little surprises that's about to be whipped out tonight.
Well, you have fun at the Bahamas, Miss J.
Miss J going to Bahamas.
And Philip, y'all have my number.
Oh, have fun,
And
Miss
like,
J.
share, and subscribe this family. Super producer, I will be shooting at you.
We got over 200, so we need all 200 and how many of y'all that's up there? Go ahead and hit that like and share button on the Facebook side and hit that like and subscribe button on the YouTube side so you can get us in that rotation. Tell your friends about A10. Tell your friend about A10. But most importantly, don't forget A10 Day, Saturday.
A10 Day, Saturday.
At the Row House.
Let us get a party on, family.
12 noon to 6 p.m.
It's called a gathering of the loved ones.
Yeah. So love your family.
That's all it is.
Yeah, love your family. That's what, hey, it's going to be playing full blast when you get there. Love your family. Don't forget, we're going to be saying love your family today at 5:30 when we go to the Ethics and Accountability Board. Shit, I feel like it's going to be a bomb drop today. I just got that feeling.
I know. And we out, fam.
See y'all later.
Peace.